Hey y'all, it's Shannon. So I wanted to come at you with part 2 of my cake decorating, food decorating hauls from my travels in the last couple weeks. So I went to, this is from Lynn's Cakes and Candy, and I also went to Cake Crafts, which is part 1. I'll link that below if I remember, and I will also link Lynn's Cakes. Now Lynn, much like Cake Crafts, lists a lot of their stuff, but they don't list everything. So I will say you'll see some of this stuff listed online, but you sure won't see the entire variety of everything that I've got here. So if you want it or are interested, if she's carrying it, you want to call her. But she does ship, and I think she ships throughout the U.S. I'm not sure about worldwide, but when I went there, it was really great because Lynn was the one that was working there, and so she was extremely helpful and very, very nice. And I had a very good interaction with her, and I enjoyed it a lot, and I was really pleased with the prices. To be honest, their prices were pretty comparable to online, versus I kind of thought Cake Crafts was a little overpriced comparatively, but I kind of equated that out that you would pay shipping, but I will say her prices were very reasonable. Now, I don't know if that's just because she does such a large volume or what, but it was awesome. It was good prices, but she does break down a lot of things into smaller quantities themselves, which is really nice. So I'm sure that equates down into better deals for me. So I got 38 of these jumbo non-stick baking cups. I was really excited. And I will say, if you are a fan of sprinkles, Lynn's Cakes and Candy is a sprinkle mecca. She has so many different kinds. And I really wanted some of her confetti sprinkles because she's got like 4 different kinds. Oh my God, they're so cute. So amazing. And I'm like, but Shannon, what are you going to use these for? So it kind of came down to that. But the price on them is extremely reasonable because they do repackage a lot of them. And so that savings is passed on to you. And I had a lot of fun at the store, and I did really good. I spent within my budget, so I was proud of myself. So the first thing I got was a new cake icer tip. So I really like these, but I don't know what it is. They're like, it's like the gremlins come out of the woodworks and steal them, because I swear at one point I had 3 and now I can't find one. So I was like, well, let me get another one for the gremlins to steal. I don't know what's going to happen to it, but I'm sure it'll disappear eventually. But at this point, I have it on video that I did indeed buy one. So I was like, okay, let me get another one of these. And then I was really excited to see they had pearlized gumballs, because you use gumballs a lot, like in it can be used very handily in decorating, and it was very reasonably priced. It was $2.50 for 4 ounces, and so I got it in lavender pearl, blue pearl, I think it's called blue pearl, shimmer blue, and then the lime green. And they did have a yellow one, which was really pretty, and I thought about it, but then I thought, for the things I was looking at using those for, I was like, that's not really something it wouldn't get a lot of use out of it. But, you know, $2.50, it really wasn't that expensive. Then I got some pearlized dragées in the 4mm size. I got, it is 1/10 of a pound, I believe. It is $2.29, so it's a little under 2 ounces. But I thought for the money, that was good, considering when I was at Cake Crafts, it was like $6. Now, you got 2 ounces, and it was in the hard container, so you're paying more for that. But I have a lot of my own containers. I'm just going to leave it at that. So for me, this was a better option at $2.29 versus $6.99, because I did look. And granted, not the exact same size. This is a little under 2 ounces, but still, it came down to that for me. So this is these 4mm silver dragées, and $2.50 for that. I did think their prices were very, very good on that stuff. Yeah. And then the metallic 4mm dragées, I got, again, a little under 2 ounces, and it was $3.50 for these. So some people might be like, why did you get the 4mm from them when you got the 4mm from Cake Crafts? And that's because I realized the colors are not the same. So I wanted the different colors, and $3.50, $7. So I was stocking up. I was like, because I don't know when I'm ever going to get to go to a place like that again, to be honest. And then I got the 5mm in the dragées in the multicolored metallic too. So I was really excited about that. And I also got a 4mm in the pearl blue. I bought a lot of stuff where they repackage it, and I like that. again, savings passed on to me. I'm down with that. So next I got some more of those pearlized jimmies that you saw earlier. 4 ounces, $2. So, and then I got this one I had not seen before, but it is the Rainbow Shimmer Jimmies. And it's just rainbow colored, but it's pearlized. And I got 4 ounces of that for $2, and I thought, oh, that's a good price. So, and then I got just some regular rainbow jimmies, 4 ounces for $1.45. I mean, it's a really good price. Like I said, Sprinkle Mecca. Sprinkle Mecca. And they had a whole bunch of like sixlets and like just all different sizes of dragées. It was awesome. And then I got some chocolate jimmies. Now these are chocolate colored jimmies. These are not actual chocolate jimmies. They do actually have the guittared chocolate jimmies. And they are $2.50. This was $1.25. And I was going to get the guittared, but I was kind of a little nervous about leaving it in my car and maybe it getting too warm because I really like guittared chocolate, but it has a very high cocoa content, and I was a little nervous it might get a little melty. So I wasn't quite sure, so I thought I'll just play it safe and buy the chocolate colored jimmies. And then I got some pearlized white jimmies. Again, I'm not sure you'll really be able to pick that up, but it does have like a pearlescence to it, and it's just shiny and pretty. And then I got some pearlized silver jimmies because I was like, oh, that's so cool. And this and that one were both like $2, so it was not expensive. Basically, I was able to get quite a bit of stuff for a very reasonable amount. And then they had, I think this is a brand of summer coating I've not tried before. I think it's Clasen. Clasen. I've not tried this brand before. I've tried Merkins, I've tried Guittard, and I've tried the Wilton one, but this is marshmallow flavored coating. It was on sale, and I thought, ooh, it smells like marshmallows, and I really like marshmallows, and I really like chocolate, so, you know, good combo, right? I don't know, I just wanted to try it. And then they had Royal Icing Mix by CK. I've been wanting to try this for a while, and I've seen some people make cake lace out of it, and so I have all the stuff other than this. And I really wanted to try it and see kind of how I liked it. And then I got some Paramount crystals, which I've been wanting to try. But again, I didn't want to invest in a full pound if I didn't know if I was going to like them. And I have other friends who are cake decorators that use these and swear by them. But you only have to use a little bit. So if I can buy a smaller quantity, that's what I want to do to start out with at least. And then I was so excited. So anyone who's done like cake or candy and sold it or like makes it for gifts and really like I've been doing this for almost 20 years at this point. Like I've really been into it. I really like to research. So Peter's caramel is supposedly one of the better caramels you can buy for like candy making. Well, the problem is you have to buy it in at least a 5-pound brick. And it does have a good shelf life, but it's one of those things. Do I really want to buy a 5-pound brick of caramel? I really like caramel, but I don't know that I really like it that much. So it's really nice because Lynn's actually breaks those bricks down, and you can buy them by the piece, and they break it down by weight. So this is about a half a pound, and so it's really nice. So I can try it, and then if I know I like it, maybe I'll invest, maybe I'll just try and see if they can ship me another piece of it. I don't know. But it's really nice to have that option to play with it and see the consistency, because different caramels do have very different consistencies. I mean, there's all kinds of caramel out there. There's sauce, there's hard, there's soft. I mean, everything in between you can imagine. And some you probably can. And then I got a couple more couplers, and then I got a 1M and then the 1A, and I think these are both Wiltons. And I really love the 1M. It just makes the prettiest, like, rose cupcake. I don't know how else to describe it. If you're looking for something simple and you want to do like a cupcake that looks fancy, but it isn't, and it's super easy to do, get a 1M. And then the 1A is just one of those like big, giant pastry tubes that's open, and you can always use that. And then last but not least, I was so excited to see she had these. So I have been looking for the metallic highlighter, which is really hard to find and also pretty pricey most of the time. But it's beautiful, and it gives an actual metallic shine versus the luster dust I use a lot of time. It gives it a shine, but it's not really a true metallic shine, and I've seen people use these, and these give a true metallic shine. I wish she had the rose gold highlighter too, because I'd have gotten that, but she did have the silver and the gold this is silver, this is gold. And so basically you can use these on dry, or the really cool way I've seen people do it is they'll make a paint with a little Everclear or vodka, and I actually have like actual like airbrush liquid to make into edible airbrush paint, and it's basically Everclear, but it smells better. So I quite like it, and I will use it with these, and I'm really excited. These were $6.95, which I thought was not bad because I've seen them online and they're about $5 to $6 a piece. So good deal. And you might be thinking, goodness gracious, that's a little bit of product, because that's only like 2 grams. But a little bit of this goes such a long way when you go to paint stuff that it is really good. And I'm really excited. Like I said, I kind of wish she had rose gold, because that's a really pretty one, but it's newer. And so I was like, I'll just get it somewhere else online. But I'm so excited to have these to try, and I can test these out and see if I'm going to like them first, and then buy the other one. So anyways, really excited about this. But that is all for my haul. So thank you for sticking with me. And if you are interested in some more stuff about that, I will link to Lynn's cakes below. And I really quite enjoyed her service. She was very nice, very helpful, answered all my questions. And I will say the cool thing about hers is she has a lot of pre-colored like buttercream and stuff. So it's really hard to get certain colors in frostings. Like red is a really hard one to make. Black is a really hard one to make without putting a poop ton of coloring in. So they have big batches of pre-colored like not gum paste. Well, they do have gum paste too, but pre-colored buttercreams in like reds, yellows, and black. And I think they had navy too, but like really true colors. So it was really cool, but I didn't need any of it, so I'm not going to buy it. But if that's something you need and you're in that area, always check them out. And like I said, the service was great. Really enjoyed it. So, yeah. So this is all for my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun, to say the least. Anyways. Oh, do me a huge favor. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. Hope you have a good day. Bye-bye. I got it going on her.